Truck kick shine floor.
It's time for...
Yeah, that gets funnier every time. Raoul, let's have some names, please.
Hi, be right there. On behalf of the staff and management, I'd like to welcome you to You Don't Know Jack. I'm not going to applaud. It's not like you bought a dorky new car or anything. Tell me how many people are... One player, that's fine. Means you can't use the carpet.
Well, check this out.
Thanks, Rooney.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is B as in Babel, which actually has 3 B's, so pick one of those.
Well, see, why not? I mean, it's art, you know.
Yeah, that's why they call him the
I'm an
best
artiste.
boy.
20 seconds.
Learning to
Look
express
alive,
yourself,
we're at
Ray.
20.
Oh, 20 seconds. Okay, look, listen. Here's the directions. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard. Got it? It is easy.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9.
Okay, and get rid of the desktop.
6.
Go to black. All right, we're going.
3.
Arthur Daniels Heartland. If we told you who we are, we'd have to kill you.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yada, yada, yada. Well, all right, that's out of the way. Well, looks like it's just the two of us. Okay, then, it's our party and no one else is invited. All right, hit me. This one likes to go by.
Likes showing my breasts. Dislikes being objectified.
You get this one right, and it's $3,000. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. If the magazine Playboy released an issue based on the play Playboy of the Western World, how would Playmate Christy Mann appear as the centerfold? A bare-naked woman with no arms, a nude woman with really large breasts, an unclothed Bronco rider, or a naked guy who kills his dad? See, now, I could have given you some cash if you picked this. Christy Mann is the lead character in Playboy of the Western World. He kills his father, and yeah, he's a guy. Yep, there's nothing sexier than a naked murderer. I need a category. For your enjoyment, the suffocation of an 80s band. This one can net you $1,000. Remember that Air Supply song, I'm All Out of Love? Well, if Air Supply were also all out of air, which of these elements would the band not have lost? Neon, krypton, nitrogen, or calcium? For the curious, here's the right answer. There is no calcium in the air, so the band could not have lost that element. But if the name of the band were Milk Supply... Okay, I need a category. This one's called, Go Ahead and Have a Cow, Man. They're sacred. Get it right. I'm handing over $2K. Okay, you know The Simpsons, right? Well, let's say Mayor Quimby's corrupt asses finally run out of Springfield. Suppose Apu is elected mayor of Springfield and Mayor Quimby's... According to Hindu tradition, priests and clergymen are part of the highest caste. In other words, they don't have to pay for a Slurpee. Category, please. Hey, some of us work for a living. Pick it up. Here we have, is that a fish in your mouth or are you happy to see me? How does $2,000 sound? Okay, kids, open your ears and listen to this famous quote.
One cannot think well, love well, sleep well if one has not...
which author is being quoted? Dorothy Parker, Sylvia Plath, Emily Dickinson. Virginia Woolf said, one cannot think well, love well, sleep well if one has not dined well. And later on, she filled her pockets with rocks and drowned herself. I guess it was myth that she never learned how to bake. Okay, pick a category.
You don't wanna blow it on number 5.
Shake hands with. Even the unstable like to date. $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, now which classic American lit character would most likely have submitted this personal ad? Teen single white male in search of single female. Tall smoker, likes kids, recovering from nerve. The Catcher in the Rye holding Caulfield. But Holden, no phonies? Man, what do you think the personals are all about? Okay, I need a... Well, looks like this category is that Chuck Barris on Mount Rushmore? And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Heads up, here it comes. What's the best name for a game show in which contestants trade part of their hard-earned wages for a chance to win big cash if they become ill, lose their job, or reach the age of 65? What's my line item veto? $25,000 pyramid scheme, let's make a new deal, or trickle down you go? You should have taken what was behind one of the other categories. Putting a portion of your wages towards Social Security was part of FDR's New Deal program, so you be playing Let's Make a New Deal. Yeah, by the time I retire, my Social Security payments are going to be the same as getting a goat behind curtain number 3. I need a category. And this one is famous rulers drunk off of their asses. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Considering the fact that his or her people were one of the earliest recorded producers of alcohol, which of these scenarios most likely happened? Ivan the Terrible drinking a Black Russian, King Tut is the first underage drinker.
Chug, 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 chug.
Man, I love toga parties.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. Since the Egyptians are one of the earliest recorded producers of alcohol, King Tut is going to get loaded. And who's going to stop him? The last guy who carded him got his brains yanked out through his nose. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh, blah, 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 blah.
It's time for a licorice espresso.
One gibberish category coming up. Dermatologists and kiddie pools. I'm going to open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. Okay, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Okay, check out this phrase and tell me, what does it rhyme with? Hey, pee-pee heifer pool. Fresh smell. And remember, don't let the punctuation fool you. First clue, it's an afternoon TV series. It's an afternoon TV series aimed at 8 to 14-year-old kids. Well, based on intelligence, that could be any soap opera. Last clue, it's special for being after school. It's all yours, type in... The after-school special was the equivalent of Primetime's Love Boat, a showcase for forgotten actors. All right, hit me.
Novi is number 9.
The category is Why Mona Lisa's Smiling. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. I don't believe there is a soul among us who would disagree that Michelangelo's inspiring sculpture of David is one of the greatest works of art in history. It is a powerful conception of human beauty and spirituality. Considering the actual size of the sculpture, approximately how big is David's penis? Michelangelo's David is 18 feet tall, which would make his penis about the size of my forearm. Isn't that funny? That's how I measure my penis. Category, please. All right, time to get hot and bothered, because you've been invited to a three-way. Alrighty, no foreplay it is. Let me guess, you're not the slow romantic kind of lover. Well, you asked for it, here it is. The category for this little number is seizure-inducing music. And that means we're gonna be joined by Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Time to bust a move. Good luck.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Okay, must stop. Can't take it anymore. Looks like we've reached our climax. Now let's see how you scored. Oh, you were so close to perfection, and yet you couldn't close the deal. But it looks like it was still fulfilling to your overall score. So, let's see what we've got ahead of us here. One down, round two to go. Let's get on it. Every question in round two is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash. I need a... May I introduce the slaughter of 80s pop? This one can net you $6,000. A gaggle of geese, a school of fish, a flock of seagulls? Oh my god, a lawless pack of animals has slaughtered the 80s band, a flock of seagulls. Detectives are rounding up animals with suspicious-sounding group names. Because it's not a correct group name, which of these will not be a suspect in Flock of Seagulls murder? A gang of elks, a murder of crows, a mob of kangaroos, or a kill of bears? The correct answer is... There's no such thing as a kill of bears. A group of bears is called a sleuth.
Elementary, Watson. They just couldn't run so far away after all.
Okay, I need a category. Well, what do we have here? Rhymes with bitch. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. All right, listen closely. I heard this on some cooking show.
Okay, first you double, toil and trouble.
Now, while she's doing that, I've got the fire burning and the cauldron bubbling.
Now, in the kitchen, you want a fillet of a fenny snake,
You put that in the cauldron to boil and bake.
an eye from a newt, and the toe of a frog. You can keep that in the freezer.
So tell me, who are the hosts of this cooking show? The three witches from Macbeth, the three witches from Salem, the three witches from... Oh, beautiful. It's the witches from Macbeth and their own cooking show. A Lifetime original. Okay, pick a category.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
Let's see what we got going. Read my lips. No more history questions. Think you can handle $6,001 bills? Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. Which of these was not a winning campaign slogan for a U.S. president? Jackson forever, go the whole hog, free wool for our breeches, old rough and ready always loved his men, or poked him in 44, we'll pierce him in 52. Should have picked this. Old rough and ready always loved his men is the only made-up slogan in the bunch. Hey, here's a funny political slogan for you. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. All right, hit me. Coming at you, McCriminal Justice. $2,000 says you don't know this one. All right, it's time to take a trip to McDonald Land. Given his sticky fingers, with what crime should Hamburglar be charged? Extortion, libel, perjury, or larceny? Larceny is just straight out taking someone else's property, which is what Hamburglar is known for. His punishment will be to wear a silly mask and run around making turkey noises. Oh, wait. Category, please.
15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia.
This category's known as a man with cramps. How does $4,000 grab you? All right, perk up. In the 1994 movie Junior, Arnold Schwarzenegger plays a man who gives birth to a baby. The Greek god Zeus also gave birth to a baby. If Arnold's character in Junior wanted to conceive his child in the same manner as Zeus, what would he have to do? Mate with a horse? Zeus swam naked in the ocean? No wonder it tastes so salty. Come on, push, push! Okay, here it comes. Well now, let's get a look at that right answer. Zeus's daughter was born from the side of his head after he ate the Titan Matisse, so Arnold's character would have to swallow his wife, played by Emma Thompson, to try to achieve the same effect. And I'm sure Arnold could do it. His head's big enough. Okay, I need a category. Hey, all right, guess what you just picked? It's time to play Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is, 8 is enough to fill our lives with czars. Okay, I'm gonna read off. Oh, I see, you've got this thing down. Well, I'll put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's go in. Susan, Czar, Bradford, Kid, or Bo? Peter. Nicholas. Joni. Tommy. Alexander. One more. David. That's all she wrote. You dropped a couple, but I've seen worse. Let's check out your total. And there you have it. Let's plow ahead. I need a category.
Number 17.
This little number's known as getting lost in the translation. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Okay, listen up. Imagine the Greek mathematician Archimedes was your high school principal. If Principal Archimedes wanted to test how dense his students were, which experiment might calculate their density? Having them pass gas into balloons, slicing them in half to measure... According to Archimedes' principle, the density of an object can be calculated by seeing how much water it displaces in order to measure its volume, then weighing it. I don't think I want to be around when he's inserting the thermometers to find out how cool the kids are. All right, hit. The selection is, what? And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Okay, most of us are aware of the hearing loss suffered by the composer Ludwig van Beethoven. But did you know he's back and playing in your community orchestra? Say during a concert, Beethoven mishears the conductor and plays a chicken instead of a cello. If the music says for him to play pizzicato, what will he do to the chicken? He'll rub it lightly, he'll pluck it, he'll hit it with great force, or he'll pass a bow across it. Pizzicato is the plucking of strings on an instrument. Good thing it didn't ask him to play vibrato. That would have gotten him arrested. Category, please.
Step right up for question 19.
Now serving, barely alive from New York. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Hey, remember when the only thing you had going on Saturday night was Saturday Night Live?
Oh, boy, I remember that. Boy, I do.
Here?
I love that show. In fact, I got a question about it. You want to hear it? What do you think, boy?
Well, all right. Well, why not? You know, I think we've got ourselves a guest host question. Welcome aboard, old man. Great. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, you mean now?
Yeah, just talking to the mic.
The mic? Oh, this thing?
Yeah, it's a mic.
Okay, hello. 1, 2, scoodly-doo.
Yeah.
1, 2, hello.
Yeah, we got that.
Mikey,
Yeah, we got the levels.
Siblings,
You're on.
siblings.
Give us a question!
Okay. If I were... Excuse me. If I were to ask the oldest person ever to host Saturday Night Live out on a date, what would be my pickup line? Hey, Golda Meir, you look cute. You're sweet, Candy Bergen. Nice Mescal Spillman. She was the oldest host of Saturday Night Live. You may be sitting at the keyboard wondering, who is this Mescal Spillman? Is she some kind of famous actress or a dancer or something? Well, no, she wasn't. She was a little 80-year-old hottie who won the Anyone Can Host contest. Hey, wait a minute. Anyone can host. Hey, Cookie, that was fun. Can I be the host from now on?
Yeah, no, you cannot be the host from now on, but you can leave and take this thing, this bag. What is that?
Don't even ask. I'm out of here.
Bye. Okay, pick a category.
Question number 20.
The category? Don't Cry for Me, Oklahoma. Set up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. If the band Tears for Fears toured along the same route as the Trail of Tears, who would be the most appropriate opening act? Alabama, the Atlanta Rhythm Section, Chicago, or Boston? Here's what you should have picked. The Trail of Tears started in Georgia, where 15,000 Cherokee Indians were forced to leave in 1838. The Trail of Tears ended in Oklahoma, so Tears for Fears will have to either find a decent rock band from Oklahoma or follow some cheesy musical. I need a category. You think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. What are you, little furry thing? I'm not gonna touch that one. I mean, I'm not gonna go into that one. Wait, never mind. Good luck. Player, I couldn't have done a better job myself. But then, I wasn't playing by myself, was I? But seriously, player, and I don't say this to just everybody.
You don't know Jack!
Beautiful people, I have not seen a show this good since 1950. Never mind, roll the credits. Hey, Raul, are we playing again?
I'm afraid he died at school this morning.
Congratulations! We had an opening on the high scoreboard. Well, thank you for filling our slot. If you'd like to play again, just let me know.
The autopsy show he also suffered from repeated wet willies.
What? Who is